I gotta say, I I found something. Um, hello. We're back at it again with the Subnautica as it was. We're gonna be going for 2 hours again, like we did yesterday, and we're gonna see how well this goes. Yesterday we were in the Grand Reef, did a little bit of stuff with the Lost River, and then realized that last time I streamed, a year and a half ago, I didn't prepare for literally anything. So now I have to go through and do all of that. So that's going to be what most of this is. I might be able to do some actual exploration, but we'll see. But I have I have to show something because I discovered something last time when I was streaming. I discovered a thing and it was really funny to me. Um So, all of you might notice that I use a weather mod when I play Subnautica. Like I play with a mod that adds weather to the game, and I have the rain, the thunder, and all that. Well, as it would turn out, I didn't realize, but there's an Easter egg as a part of that. You might notice that that weather mod goes during the intro because when I recorded the stream intro, it started raining and thundering. Well, if we just tab over to this intro here real quick, I would like to point you to the fact that it starts raining here, which you can see. And you get the lightning and all of that. But there was something I found out during that. I don't remember where in it is. You just gotta look real close, and one of the lightning strikes happened during this intro that I recorded. Come on, where is it? I know it's in here. I think it's around there. Wait, was that it? Because I noticed it while I was starting, and it was so close to me actually starting that I genuinely, like, lost it for a second. I'm gonna pause the actual music. Where is it? I know it's in here. Oh, a peeper jumps out of the water. I didn't even realize that. Because, you know, I was using free cam to record this when I was making the stream intro. And then I got blasted by this when I was doing this, and it threw me off. There it was. Uh, hang on. No. Take me back. Play again. Do it again. There you go. Alright, so if we just go back for a second. I don't remember where it was. If you didn't see for just one frame, like a frame there. Was it like around a minute 30? I don't even know. There it was. There was a Golden Freddy sprite. Why was there a Golden Freddy sprite? Well, I was confused about this, and it turns out that's an Easter egg in the mod where there's randomly, I don't know, it's like a 1 in some thousand chance that there's just a Golden Freddy instead of a lightning sprite or lightning strike. And it screwed me up the first time I saw it. And I was so confused. I did not know what was happening. Um, I can't really freeze it because scrubbing this playback bar sucks. He's there. Okay, anyway, that's enough looking at that. So apparently that was a side effect of the lightning mod, but because of that being an Easter egg, that is now just forever part of the stream intro for Subnautica. So cool, I guess. Anyway, yeah, let's start prepping to go down deeper. So we have a lot of different materials we're going to have to make for this. Namely, We need our prawn suit depth module. We need our jet upgrade, my beloved. And then for the Cyclops, we need the Cyclops depth module. Wherever I can find that. Yeah, Cyclops depth module. We also want the shield generator. The thermal reactor module, I already have 2, so I would need, because I already have engine efficiency and sonar. The depth takes up 1. So I have 1 more slot left. You thought you saw that at one point. Yeah, I thought I was going crazy the first time I saw it, but I couldn't scrub back and look at it for a moment. Anyway. So now I need to decide what I want to do for my last upgrade. Typically, I just pick the docking bay repair because even though most people say it's useless, it saves me some time. So I just, like, always use this, and it's super easy to just make. So I'm probably going to do that, but usually it would be between this and the decoy tube because I actually really like the decoys, so... But I suppose I'll figure that out when I get there. We should also gather materials for the depth module Mark II on the Cyclops because that would be just good to have. Doesn't have 6 slots? It does have 6 slots. Currently, I have an engine efficiency module and a sonar upgrade in there. Then I need to have a depth module. I like my shield. That's pretty much a requirement. And you need the shield generator to beat the game anyway. And then thermal reactor is just useful to me. But that leaves 1 open slot that I can use for something. So I'll probably decide what to do there. So I guess I'll start here and just work my way through all of the upgrades I need.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Brute. Okay. So, I guess let's start off with the prawn suit upgrades because those will be easy enough. The prawn suit depth Mark 1 is the one at the top. Okay. I do have a decent bit of nickel, so I should be able to make that work with what I have. Oh, right, I put all the nickel away, I'm pretty sure. Instead, I just have a bunch of copper in the prawn suit. It still feels weird not knowing my way around my own base, but at least being a little confused in terms of direction for a moment every time I look at something. Oh, and I'll also want to bring materials to craft a couple of orange tablets, just in case. Which is mainly just saying I should have some extra nickel, if at all possible. I think I stuck it in materials somewhere here. I did. So we need 3 of that, and then I need a plasteel ingot. Which I don't have enough titanium, so I think I'm going to scam for that and just start drilling a bunch of it. Might as well just take the easy method. And there's also looking for wrecks as well, which I guess actually would probably be more efficient to... Or not wrecks, metal salvage, that's the one. But there's a little bit of titanium out, just like outside, so I'm going to go drill that and then... do that there. I do need to rename my prawn suit and like actually customize it, but I haven't like bothered to do that yet. And I feel like I should because it could be funny. I still haven't named the cuttlefish either, and I think that we should come up with a name for them. I'm also slightly bothered by how the people only has 2 legs. I don't know why they don't extend infinitely, but... Cyclops opening? I thought it was for a second. I think that was actually the sound of the geyser. Actually, me being right next to a wreck is probably really good if I ever need titanium, because there's probably, like, salvage and stuff everywhere. Okay, yeah. What? There's more down here? Why didn't that light up first? I'm still shocked that they didn't really think much about being able to hear thunder this far down. Which is kind of silly to me. Enough space for one more just to carry on me. Then I'm going to have to just pick up the rest inside of the suit itself. The only thing is that... Actually, I might as well just use a med kit, because I need it anyway. Which lets me remove this arm real quick. If I'm lucky, or if I'm particularly quick with getting all my materials, then we should be able to actually explore a little bit of the Lost River today. Which will be nice. Oh, I need those rubies too, actually. Nice to know they spawn around here. I should scan that. So I'll probably get to explore a bit of the Lost River and get to see what's all down there. I really can't wait for that jet upgrade. I love the boost upgrade on this thing. There's an amp eel egg below me. Come to think of it, I live in this biome, but I don't know if I've seen a mesmer in a while. Granted, it's been so long since the beginning of this that I don't know if I've seen one at all in these playthroughs, but... Although I guess I might have tried to scan it if I did. So I probably could just check and see if I've scanned it. It would probably be smart. Oh, I've already filled up the inventory. Yeah, I can see how this would be a problem. So I can only hold 6 salvage. With all this. I am probably going to remove the storage upgrade and replace it with the depth module. Because frankly, I don't think I'm going to really need the depth upgrade, or storage upgrade that much. So it's probably just better for me to get rid of it if I don't need it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright. Oh! Or I can fall in the water. Can you still do the thing where you can... Yes, yes you can. Climb down from the bottom and vice versa. That's a lot of metal. Oh, hey, the jelly ray is still flying through. Incredible, truly. Oops. I need a lot of plasteel. At least 3 plasteel ingots. Probably around 4 or something. Oh, I forgot these take a while to make. Okay, well that's 2 of those. Let me go see what I've got with the prawn suit over here. Oh, hi, Jelly Ray. Not quite sure how you got stuck in here, but... I can only assume you, like, swummed? I don't know, in through the moon pool, and then that worked. I guess. I do know an amp eel got stuck in my moon pool once, and that's how it obliterated my sea moth, but... I didn't even know that things could be damaged while they were in the moon pool until that happened. I'm gonna make one of these. And then just make the 3 plasteel that I need. No, that's my lithium. And then I'll make additional if I need more. This gets all the plasteel I need out of the way. I have no rubies. So I need to go and get a bunch of those. So I can get all of this metal salvage off my screen. I just put rubies there. Like rubies are just a common thing around here. Although a lot of them are under the ground. This time I'll remember to try and use the Sea Glide map for that, because, oh. Well, I'll replace the batteries when I get back in. Which is after I collect this one that I remember being here. I think there's one right here, too. Is. Well, that gets me that, but I'm still gonna need rubies for another one as well, so. At least I don't need to go hunting for diamonds right now. That is a mesmer. Hey, look, thing I mentioned before. Floating about. Funny how that happens. Oh wait, no, I actually need to be in the moon pool to craft this. And then this is the prawn suit depth module Mark 1. I need to be on the other side. I tried to reach around, it didn't work. So put that in there for now, and I'll also stick the drill arm in there. Actually, I want to swap these because I keep mixing up which hand is which because I'm used to grapple being on the other one. Okay, so I can unpin that. And then this is the Cyclops Depth Module Mark 2. Yeah, I can only pin so many, so I need to do this a little bit by little bit. I know I can't make the ones that require kyanite yet, but I am going to just get the other materials so I can bring them with me. So I need more nickel. I need 2 of it. And yeah, I'm gonna have to go back down for more, almost certainly. So I'll have to bring some materials down with me and just fabricate it down there, I guess. But I have that. I have the 3 crystalline sulfur. 5 of that. And I have a piece of lithium. So that gives me a little boost upgrade. My moon pool is so far away from where my storage is. Jet upgrade. Makes navigation a lot easier. And I'm gonna swap out the storage locker for that. which does decrease my storage space a little bit, but it's not enough for me to really care. To be honest, I think I only was really using it because I was going to use it on a sea moth, and then the sea moth kind of imploded. Put that away. I'm gonna need these for later. There, now that that's done. That was the job upgrade. Now, Cyclops Depth Module Mark 1 just needs 3 rubies. So, luckily I still have those marked. I need to go and replace all of my batteries. Might as well just replace the important stuff and then charge the other ones. With all that done, now I gotta go and find a bunch of rubies. Oh, I thought I saw it fabricating water again. Apparently there's a bunch of them over here. They just... Oh, because they're all right next to the heat vent. Well, this is useful. Oh, a little hot. Pretty sure that's not healthy for me. Ow. That gives me what I need there. Well, actually, I need to go to the Cyclops and make that. Actually, no, I'm going to power the Cyclops. Should be
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems
check
online.
while I'm in here. First. 972. Out of 1200. I could full charge it by just taking all this in and charging those power cells. So I might as well. Also unpin that. So I need that. This is going fairly smoothly. So I need polyaniline and a power cell for that. Because I should be able to get an advanced wiring kit. Pretty easy. I don't remember what you make polyaniline with, though. The fabricator will show me, so... Okay, it's hydrochloric acid and gold. That's easy enough. I need salt as well. Gonna need a lot of that to take with me on the trip. Using bleach to purify water will be helpful. And it's an advanced wiring kit, so I need more gold. I don't have enough gold. Let's scanner room, I need you to find a bunch of gold. Store these for now. Make titanium. This. Alright, saves me some space. Some gold is up there, I can just... Oh, and there's a boomerang in here. Well, you're infected, buddy, so... You're gonna have to go sit outside. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is.
Welcome
I mean, I'm
aboard,
infected
Captain.
too, but... You know.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, there's a decent few gold deposits around here. I should only need one right now. So this one will do. I'm still so glad they added the drill arm. Would have made trying to get materials so much less tedious. Oh yeah, we definitely got enough gold for now. It should last me a little bit. Oh, you're right, I have the jet upgrade, so it's actually a lot easier to do that. Okay, take all this with me. Man, I thought it was going to take me so much longer to prep for all this stuff, but honestly, this is not going to take nearly as long as I thought it would. So I need 3 gold. Excuse me. I need 2 table coral samples. I need to get copper wire. That gets me a CPU. So now that we have that computer chip, I can make an advanced wiring kit, and that's that. So then I need a power cell, which is just 2 batteries and silicone. That's easy enough. Batteries are acid mushrooms and copper. Silicone would be creepvine seeds, all of which I am actually farming. Oh shoot, my inventory's full. These are all getting planted in, like, not correct spots, but... Oh, well, I guess. I mean, as long as I'm growing them, it should be fine. Why does it say toggle lights? So, one of the mods that I have adds the ability to just turn off the lights in your base. It's the one that adds all the different bug fixes, like the Cyclops not being literally invulnerable, which would break, like, any form of balance. So I can't really do like anything about it, but it's just an option that I have. I actually don't mind it too much because sometimes it's nice to be able to turn off the lights, especially if you're just really getting into a playthrough at some point. I forgot to grab the stuff for the creepvine seeds. That's an oopsie on my part. I gotta go get that. I know a lot of people end up making standalone mods at any point to let you turn off lights in the base, though, because a lot of people like being able to do that. Most of what I do for this is just like quality of life stuff, though, so it's never anything that's super game-changing.
Stabilizing.
Although maybe at some point I'll try like the one mod that makes everything like really difficult and adds like things like decompression sickness and stuff like that. So who knows? Maybe that'll be interesting. I have no idea. Okay. I'll keep the seed cluster for now. For now, I just want to make a power cell. And now, the other power cells that I have will be done charging. I'll have to build a couple of things in here too, but alright, I need to go construct this on the other side. There's our shield defense system. The thermal reactor we can't make quite yet, so just going to have to ignore that for now. Now comes the point where I debate between the docking bay repair module or the decoy tube upgrade, because normally that's what I'd be picking between. So basically, am I going for convenience and not forgetting to repair my stuff, which could save my prawn suit from getting destroyed? Especially because the Cyclops is, like, safety. Or do I save myself from having to run around while being attacked? Why is my Cyclops being pushed? What did that? Hello? Who pushed me? I got pushed by something. I have no idea what. I think I might just do the repair module just because it's something I always do. And I generally find it to be just useful because it saves me from forgetting to repair things. When I'm down that far, it happens to be quite nice. And I probably have an extra repair tool somewhere. I would think I do, just on the grounds of someone probably left one in a time capsule somewhere. Oh, I didn't need to... Oh, I could have gotten those batteries myself. I don't have a repair tool, though. Luckily, repair tools should be easy to make. Oops. Silicon rubber, cave sulfur, and... When's the last time I picked up cave sulfur? Not recent enough, I guess. Oh, it should be easy enough to get, though. Give me my biome. I'd have to make a bit of a trip, though, for that. So I can just grab it on the way and make that. So I'll leave it pinned so I remember to do it. So that's all that. So now... I just need the materials for the other things. The Cyclops Depth Module Mark II, I have a plasteel ingot, I just need the nickel ore, which I only have one of. So we're gonna have to get that while I'm down there. I do need another plasteel ingot. Just for the prawn suit later. Actually, not even the prawn suit. The prawn suit, weirdly enough, doesn't use the same maximum diving depth module icon as the other ones. Probably because it only goes to Mark II. But that's actually for the Cyclops that I need one more plasteel ingot for. So that's good there. And then all that's kyanite. Carry 5 titanium on me. And 2 lithium. Which happens to be enough. As well as a copper wire. Uh, 2 polyaniline. I don't remember how many deep shrooms I need for this. I think it's 3 per hydrochloric acid. Yeah, it is. So I don't have enough. What? They grew already. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. Scary noise. Putting myself in an interesting situation. 2, 3, 4, 5. Any more?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Not sure why I couldn't process getting a lot to work. I need a piece of gold for each one. That gets me. Wait. No, I need to make the actual hydrochloric acid first. Two quartz into 1 titanium using Markiplier. I forgot that was a thing! And what's really funny is that if someone doesn't, like, understand where that's from, it probably sounds completely insane to say that statement. Like, someone will have, like, hear that and be like, what the hell are you talking about? Jesse, what are you talking about? Okay. I need that for my repair tool. What else did I need for a repair tool later? Yeah, 1 more titanium, so I should take that with me. Cool. And then I need a regular wiring kit, which I don't have enough silver for that. So I'm going to need to get silver for that. Which is nothing that I can't drill for. Well, there's no silver revealed around here. Sandstone it is. I mean, I really should only need 4 silver, if I'm being honest. So... Actually, I want to go drop off all the materials I already have. So, the way I want to do this is I want to go in here and store all the materials that are going to be needed for upgrades over
All
here.
systems online.
So those 5 of that, these plasteel, the polyaniline. I'll keep the nickel on me so I keep track of it, but put that over there. These I'm going to separate because this is for the other thing. What did I need the copper wire for? I need that for something. Oh, right. That was actually for an upgrade itself, so that goes in here. So I'll keep those there for now. They don't mix up all my materials. Gold. Gold. Silver. I need 4 of it, so I might as well just go try and get 4 of it now. Which I only need 1 more because I have 1 at home already. I mean, realistically speaking, there's going to be some down there. So if it really came to it, I could just drill for it while I'm down there. Wouldn't be the end of the world, but I'll just get it now. If I can help it. More gold. Yeah, I think we'll have about an hour to move across. Oh. That was a mesmer eating something. That sounded like a slightly bigger creature than just a mesmer. Okay, put this gold in here. Yeah, I was storing lead in here. Okay, cool. Then give me this. Because I know I'm going to need 2 wiring kits. The second one is a surprise tool that'll help us later. I'll keep some recipes pinned just because they'll serve as a reminder to actually make them. Because otherwise I'm going to forget. But they're off to the side, so it shouldn't bother me too much. Alright, so I need a wiring kit here. Now I want to prep other stuff that I need to build in here. There are only a few things that I want to be able to build in the Cyclops. And all of them are interior modules. The first one is a medical kit fabricator, which I need more silver ore for, and a piece of titanium, but having a medkit fabricator will be very useful in case something tries to eat me. So I'm gonna make that. In order to do that, I'm gonna need another piece of silver. I am also going to need this. I'm actually gonna need a couple pieces of salvage. Need a few pieces of titanium. Although, worst comes to worst, I can always drill it too. Here's a piece of silver. Excuse me, giant wreckage. Oh wow, it is getting dark quickly. I don't suppose you would have any... Yay, wreckage. Give me that metal salvage. Water. Sounds kind of funny to get excited for water on an ocean planet, but... Alright, over here. Take that. that one titanium there for now. But I need that piece of silver. And I also need fiber mesh and a computer chip. The fiber mesh is easy enough. I've got some of that out here. And since I already have a fabricator in there, I don't have to worry about that. So, we've got a fabricator on board, that's fine. Now the computer chip, I need this. I'm probably going to need another computer chip on top of this, almost certainly. For a modification station, because you want to bring one of those with you everywhere you go. That should be enough for the medkit fabricator. I also want to have a radio, because I don't know if there are any more transmissions, so just bring easy enough. And the mod station is, oh, I need a diamond. Shoot. Okay, well, I can do that, I guess. Computer chip, titanium, diamond, and lead. I'll go try and get the diamond first, which will require me to get shale. Because I'm pretty sure there are no diamonds just lying about around here. Nope. Shale chunk it is. I'm going to go build the other things. And this is where I can express another thing that I have a problem with when it comes to the Subnautica update that added this stuff. Because they changed the Cyclops' hitboxes, one thing that wasn't fixed in this quality of life thing that I have is there are weird like hitboxes on this stuff. So if I try and build a medkit fabricator here, you can see it's floating off the wall, and it bothers me greatly. But there's nothing I can do about it, so I just build it on this wall because it's least noticeable there. Oops, fell off the microphone. That probably sounded horrible. Maybe I should swap to another one, because I have a secondary microphone that I just haven't really used. It probably sounds better. The thing is, I always stick with the headset one because it's right by my face at all times. So I don't move away from it, which would probably not sound very good. But if the quality is bad, I can try swapping it over. I just always have it on standby, because that's the same mic that I use for talking on Discord and stuff anyway. Oh wow, the map for this is kind of wild. Go down here. There's my diamond. Okay, so I came through here, I went up. Okay, that dot is me. So if I want to go out, there's a way out over here, I think. I'm reading this right. Wait. Am I? No, I would be looking at this, but I don't think I'm looking at it correctly. Because this does not lead up. Hang on, I'm bad at reading maps? Confirmed. Last, we go this way. Okay. I kind of read it correctly.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, with the diamond taken care of, now I can worry about the other pieces, which is computer chip, titanium, and lead. The computer chip is easy enough. Just need the copper wire. And of course I need the lead as well, and a piece of titanium. It's all good. Least favorite creature slash plant. I know my favorites, but least favorite? I will admit to you, I might have a couple for that.
Welcome aboard.
One I can easily
Captain.
think of is bone
All
sharks,
systems
because
online.
I built in the underwater islands at one point because it was cool. And, like, there's nothing inherently, like, dangerous there, but there are bone sharks, and bone sharks are just annoying. Like, they're kind of a pain in the ass, if I'm being honest. So, they're pretty annoying. Past bone sharks, though? I don't think there's any that annoy me an insane amount, although I do think lava lizards are a bit of a pain when you're trying to navigate the area that they're in, especially when you're in fear of what else is down there. So, there is that. Okay, what was I doing? Okay, yeah. So because I did all this, now we get to move on to what is essentially the final piece of prep, which is the thing I was telling the other person yesterday, and I cannot remember their name for the life of me for some reason, but we're going to make a portable base. So in order to do this, I'm going to need more titanium, just outright. So we're going to get some titanium real quick. Which luckily, because I'm by a wreckage, means there's a bunch of metal salvage, so that won't be very long. But this is the last thing I need to do for a little bit of prep. Metal salvage. And then once I have all of this, I've got an hour to set off, and we can go have a look, go start going through the Lost River, I guess. Because once we go down there, yeah, that's that. I should probably bring some materials to make purple tablets, but past that I should be good. Because I have no idea how much titanium I'm actually going to need, but it shouldn't be too much. Okay, I thought I saw an amp eel nearby my moon pool, and I was about to get upset at it. Alright. So, what I'm going to be doing is making a mobile base, basically. Or the ability to set up a small, like, outpost on a dime if I need to look for materials or anything. Which I probably will do just to find nickel while I'm down there, because I'm going to need some of it. And frankly, it just makes things easier. So I'm going to store a lot of this titanium for now, while I sort this out. So first things first, I know I need 2 titanium and 2 lead for a foundation. Oops, here's where the lead is. Then 6 for a multi-purpose room. I don't remember how much you need for a hatch. It's 2 titanium and quartz, so take an additional 2 and get a quartz. Then I want to be able to add a scanner room to that, so I need another 5 titanium, 2 copper, I believe gold, yep, and table coral. Store this up there real quick. And then the only thing I'll have to do then is a bioreactor, because to be honest, I think it's the most reliable power source because you can use it literally everywhere. Because there's always going to be fish around you. So store all the titanium in here for now. The quartz, copper, lead, gold. There's the table coral sample. I think the wiring kit is part of the bioreactor, so all that's set up as well. bioreactor. It should be interior pieces. Yes. Yeah, wiring kit, lubricant, 3 titanium. Okay, sweet. And then that's all I have to do for setup. So then I guess we can go to Lost River. Which is going to be lots of fun. And will not be terrifying whatsoever. I'll grab a bunch of salt here. And some on the way. And I'll use that to... Oh, I should make a couple of those, yeah. And I'll use that to make bleach, which I can use for the water needs. That'll be enough for me. I should make a couple of scanner room upgrades, which is just 3 range, 1 speed. So copper and magnetite, and then silver ore and gold. So much magnetite do I have? 2. I'll do 2 range, 2 speed. That should be enough. Was it? Whoa, whoa. My hand did a weird thing there. Okay, it's 2 silver and 2 gold. I will find the silver while I'm out. I mean, or, yeah, no, I'll just find it while I'm out. As long as I at least have the range upgrades, it'll be fine. That way I can find stuff easily. And then I don't need to pack any fuel for it because, again, fish are everywhere. Let's lose my way around my base again and then get going.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh my god, I love having the the boost upgrade. I just crashed right into the Cyclops, but it's fine. Oh, I should make some decoys. Yo, I didn't think about that. Oh well, I'll just go store this real quick. I don't think the decoys are very hard to make though. Because you get like 3 of them every time you make one. Wiring kit, there's the lubricant. What do you even need for decoys? Should be the deployables area, but I don't know where that is. There it is. Okay, yeah, you make 3 of them per. So yeah, I just need to go find silver. Easy enough. Which I can do when I'm going over the red grass area. So that's where we're gonna go.
Engine powering up.
I can't really think of anything else that I'm going to need right now or need at the moment. Because admittedly, looking at it, I've got everything I need. I have all the materials I need from up here. Ton of med kits on me. And I'm going to have more water by virtue of getting a bunch of bleach, so I guess we move out. What direction am I going directly? Right now, I'm most certainly not facing the right direction. That is the crash zone, as it were. Turning a bit more would probably be helpful. Yeah, that's good. See the front of the Aurora there. Don't chase me. Okay. So, quick stop over the red grass zone just to grab some silver. Probably 4 pieces, maybe. Like that. Oh, that's the flipped over life pod. And then I should be good past that. I'll probably want to have a locker in here for extra decoys, because I'm only going to have one in the tube at a time. Ideally, I won't need more than 6, so I'm not going to make more than 6, but, you know, at least I know I have the option to craft more if I need it. Sure hope I don't, though. Because if I do need more than 6, then something has gone very, very wrong. Like, catastrophically so. There used to be a point where getting stuck on those doors while they were opening or closing would cause, like, the entire Cyclops to, like, flip and stuff. And you would just, like, die. Physics damage. It was admittedly kind of comical, not gonna lie. But it seems like the Cyclops has better physics than it did before, so... That's at least something. I feel like I also needed... Oh, right, I needed silver for the scanner. 2 pieces for that, and then there's that. I swear though, it feels like silver is just harder to get from this stuff, and I don't know why. I don't think it has a lesser like drop rate or anything. It's just for some reason silver in particular. Although maybe it's just one of those things where it just seems like it. Because I sure know every time I need silver, it feels like I can never get it. It's fine, probably. I hope leaving the Cyclops engine running doesn't just passively drain, because I realize I did that. I mean, it probably doesn't, because it's not moving, but also I wouldn't know for sure. I know silent running does, but... I'm pretty sure just leaving it on play doesn't, I don't know. I already searched back here. Yeah. To be honest, I was expecting all that prep to take a lot longer.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I guess I had most of the materials on me, so it's gonna be pretty good. Yeah, I need to fire a kid. Doesn't need to be fancy. Okay, I'll keep moving. And then passing through the shallows, I'm going to want to get samples of coral tubes. And a decent few of them at that. I mean, I should be fine on water while I'm down there, especially because, again, there's a bunch of fish. But it'll probably be good to just have water on me. So I have 5 of that. That makes me 10 bottles of water. Do I feel content with that? I'm gonna get 10 each so that I can make 20 water. hate that I can see that these are floating off of the wall. They messed up the Cyclops interior. And then I'll just find more as I go through. Back to moving. Let's see where I am. Oh, I'm facing this direction. That's not right. I should be going southwest. I'm going northwest. Oh, but I think I was doing this so I could actually go around the shallows because I don't want to bump the bottom of the Cyclops. Because that would probably not be good. Also, I just saw a hoverfish. There's one. Hoverfish. I also think I might have just hit one, and I feel bad about it. Imagine, like, having... Because I think in-game they mentioned that the Cyclops is meant to be, like, manned by, like, 3 people. Imagine, like, having this, like, medium setting. Oh! Sorry, fish! And, like, having the Cyclops at once. I mean, that might be a thing in Subnautica too, because it looks like we're getting multiplayer, but... It looks like it'll just be 2 player. Still fun. Also, I'm realizing that I have no inventory space for anything. I gotta go find all the salt first because that will clear up a lot more space. Not sure why that music was playing there for a moment. Solves any potential water problems. Unless I'm down there for way, way longer than I need to be, I should be fine. On water in particular. Stick this in here.
Seek fluid intake.
On the subject of water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I just need the silver. Find more sandstone, that would be great. I do need the extra 2 titanium, so I'm just going to do this. Gives me all the titanium I need. saves me some time, and I don't think I'll need more than 2 range upgrades on the scanner room anyway. I mean, sure, I could get a speed upgrade, but I can live without it. All that matters right now is that I get my decoys loaded. Now, all set and ready to move. Alright. Off to the Grand Reef, I guess. Guess when the microphone is too much. So, our goal is going to probably, like, at least explore the first part of the Lost River, I guess. Got about 45 minutes left. 46 or so. Wait, you can? I didn't know that was a thing you could do. Excuse me. Also, it just got extremely dark. I think we're over the blood. Yes, we are. You know what? I just realized I didn't actually need to go into the Lost River from this direction. I could have taken a much better way of getting there, which would have been going in through the northern blood kelp zone, probably. Okay, that's where that is. But brain did not think of that in time, so we're going this way. Did I bring the materials required to... Oh my goodness, hang on. Okay, thank goodness I saw this now. Because I will need diamonds to make purple tablets. And luckily, you can get those on the Sea Treader's path. Because they'll kick up shale for you. And there's a good chance I'm going to end up needing more than these 2 purple tablets. Granted, I can also get diamonds in the actual... Well, maybe I should actually grab them in the Lost River itself, because you can get them down in the Lost River. I think that's where I'm intended to go. Okay, this. Make sure I'm not going too far. I just don't want to do that. That would be kind of worrisome if I went too far. I just follow the Sea Treader's path. It's like driving on the road at night. Except, to be honest, these are the worst headlights ever. There's a Sea Treader there, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why the Sea Treader's path is so dark in comparison to the rest. I think those are just the Sea Treaders making noises. Also, I'm going to turn off the interior lighting. I have no idea if the interior lighting affects whether or not you can be seen better. But to be honest, if I don't know, I'm just gonna play it safe. So in order to get in to that underground place, we're gonna have to go right there. Which, if you don't remember, there's a bit of a thing in the way, so I'm gonna have to be really careful. And I saw a tip of its tail for a moment. Okay, we're
Ahead slow.
going to be nice and slow. Just try and slip past it. Hi, Ghost Leviathan. You're kind of scary. Don't come near me. I do appreciate the bioluminescence, though. That's pretty cool. Probably one of my favorite things about sea creatures. Where am I going down here? I know I need to descend, but... Man, could you imagine if warpers could warp you out of your Cyclops? That would be awful. And I am very, very glad they are incapable of doing so. Okay, there is no way I can get the Cyclops into that. But it looks like there's a bigger cavity over here I might be able to slot into. So we'll try this. There's something below, really far below me. I think that's a crab squid down below, though. Let me see where the screw is. Oh. Well, that's the front of me. Okay, we're gonna hit a few walls on the way down, I think. Unfortunately, I didn't pick the best spot to go in here, but... Oh, it's a crab squid that sees me. That, of all the things that could be coming after me, the crab squid is probably one of the least threatening things.
Warning, creature attack.
In fact, I'm pretty sure it is the least threatening thing. Except for, like, maybe an amp eel. Okay, well now we're in the deep Grand Reef. Favorite IRL sea creature? It's pretty hard to say, because there are a lot of really good answers for this. But I think in terms of like deep sea creatures, I think like a lot of the bioluminescent creatures are my favorite. Like the bioluminescent jellyfish are very pretty. There is a type of, I don't remember if it's like, I think it's like a type of algae or whatever. Some sort of like microscopic organism. In some parts of the world, it like floats on like the surface of the water, and it's reactive to touch, and like you like move your hand through the water, and that like disturbance is enough to cause them to like glow temporarily, and it looks really cool. But I think for them that glowing is a sign of distress, and it's very, very cool looking when it happens. Yeah, no, these
Creature attack.
crab squids are not doing very much. Past that, I don't really know. I know there are some pretty cool things that some sea creatures can do. For example, there is a specific species of jellyfish which it just lives forever because it keeps resetting itself back to child form, basically. Which is kind of wild to think about, that there's something that can just live forever by just saying, no, I'm restarting. Lost River. I'm hoping we don't have any issues here, but if my processor freaks out, we'll know it happened like last time. But this wasn't the area it happened at, so we should be fine. Luckily, the Cyclops didn't sustain any permanent damage because the crab squids just do not do enough damage for that. Ah, there's the ghosty. Okay, I'm gonna... That's actually the juvenile ghost, so that one is tiny. I am actually going to stay back here and power down the engine for a second. Gosh, I have to parallel park a sub. Okay. Because I want to get, like, right beside this.
Engine powering down.
Right there. Alright. So first things first. There were two ways to go before, and one of them is over this way, where the giant skull was. And I remember there being alien construction over there, so over this way. Hi, giant skull. Is there like a crab squid or something in here for some reason? I remember there being something in here anyway. I don't know what tablet color I need, but it's either orange or purple, and I have both, so... It is orange. Yeah, I'm gonna want to carry extra nickel with me. Lots of stuff going on in here. Bone specimen case. Ancestors of the Leviathans which inhabit the planet today. Relative size and delicacy of bones suggest they are formed part of the ear canal or some other complex internal structure.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay. So all of the fish lay eggs. And in rare cases, they only needed one parent for that. Research appears to have been focused around hatching conditions and genetic variations between parent and child. Interesting. Research equipment. There's a second cuttlefish egg. You get 2 of them. Large laboratory table and accompanying scanners incorporate technologies far beyond our current level of understanding. Specimen case. Multiple plants being held in stasis evidently sought an extensive knowledge of the planet's ecosystem, which would have been necessary to support any live specimen research. This was probably their research in trying to find a cure for this death. So I imagine it was pretty helpful for them to know. Yeah, I have enough nickel for the upgrade that I need. Though I'll want to grab a little bit more. Scan it so it's in the log.
Seek fluid intake.
Fluid intake, okay.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Oh, that's an infected crab squid. I don't think I've ever seen one that was infected before. Huh. Certainly an interesting first sighting, I guess. Okay, so I have no idea how many orange tablets you need. But I'm gonna bring at least enough to make 2 with me. That way I'm able to make additional tablets should I end up needing them for travel at all. And I
aboard, Captain.
Fine.
All systems online.
Alright. That pretty much solves all of that there. I just need to find some diamonds down here. And I need to find... some more nickel. Which, since I can make a scanner station, should be easy enough. Alright.
Engine powering up.
Not sure what happened there. I think a fish clipped in and then took damage. Alright.
Terrain scans indicate this biome contains unusually high concentrations of organic
Rig
and
for silent
fossilized
run.
remains.
Ugh. Oh. I would really like to be down, preferably out of sight of the Leviathan. Okay, right now it doesn't see me, which is good. I have no idea where I'm going from here. I'm just kind of trusting the, trusting, like, the Cyclops map and stuff. Anyway, yeah, if everyone didn't happen to know this, things like rivers under the water are, in fact, a real thing. This is based off of actual brine pools, and they are particularly nasty. Just like in Subnautica, they are, in fact, quite toxic. And also quite dangerous. I mean, as if being toxic didn't make them dangerous, but even if you weren't, like, immune to that. I have no idea where I'm going with this. Here. Cyclops? I think I want to go this way. What am I looking at here? I don't think I need silent running on now. I'm gonna turn that off because... just wow the amount of drain that has.
Engine powering
Get out
down.
real quick and actually go see what's around. 'Cause I don't actually know what's in the other room. There's another surprise over here. I'm not actually sure what. Yeah, there's tons of early game minerals just down here scattered about. Okay, was this just the other end of the room, or is there another path over here? Because I actually don't remember. I think there is a separate path, but I think this just goes up to another exit. Yeah, I think this is just another exit. Okay. Alright, back down we go. To the depths of the planet with us. We're already almost 800 meters down, which is kind of insane to think about. Almost a kilometer underwater is a lot. The, like, general, like, vibe of this place is a little bit unsettling, I guess. Which I guess is kind of the point. Considering how actual brine pools tend to be. It's also kind of cool in its own way, though.
Powering up.
And I'm already down to 64% power because of how much sonar and, all that I've been using. I still wish I was a player back in the time when the Cyclops, you were able to build a nuclear reactor on it, and then you could actually have a nuclear submarine. Or a nuclear-powered submarine. Because that sounds awesome. Oh yeah, there's a big old skeleton down there. And more alien architecture. This looks like where I'm going to be building my little outpost temporarily and find us some diamonds.
Engine powering down.
Calorie intake recommended.
Well, there's solutions for that. I need the 2 lead, though. Speaking of... Sorry, spinefish. I'm hungry.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Oops. You know, this is pretty much the smallest possible, like, little outpost you probably could make, I think. Requires the least amount of materials, I'm pretty sure. I mean, you probably could go for less if you were in an environment where you could use something different, like solar panels. But I am not in an environment where solar panels are viable, so we've got this to work with.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
And then we're going to need fuel for this, which I can just go out and grab a couple of fish for. Fine
New
fish.
creature discovered.
Fish. And that is enough to sustain a scanner room
Power
for a little
restored.
bit.
All primary systems online.
Alright, first things first, I need a few diamonds so I can actually make purple tablets. That is going up, right? Yeah, okay. So while that's starting its search, I'm actually gonna go throw some extra materials in here. Just in case I end up needing them. I have no idea how many purple tablets I'm going to need, but it's probably best I get at least enough for a few of them. Since they're the most commonly used tablets. Put the cuttlefish egg in the bioreactor? No, I couldn't. I would feel so bad. Can't just do that to the poor cuttlefish. many diamonds do I have? 5. Do I want enough to make 4 or 5? Tablets. That's enough for 3, or 3 or 4, I mean. It takes 2 per, it's not that bad. This reminds me, I wanted to get a repair tool at one point to do all this, and now I kind of can't. So, we're not going to be able to do the docking repair system because I went past all of that. So, instead, I can make a fire suppression system using crystalline sulfur and aerogel. Because those are materials I can get. And ones I can get right here, as a matter of fact. Oh, that one's infected. No. You get to live by virtue of being sick. Oh. This went too close to that. Okay, well I think that's enough diamonds for tablets.
Welcome aboard.
I'll just turn them
Captain.
into
All
tablets.
systems online.
Do I want to do that, though? I'll craft them as I need them, but I'll make 1 right now, so I have an extra 1. Because I don't want to use all this stuff right away. I'll just stick all these diamonds in here. Alright.
Welcome
Next
aboard,
thing on the list,
Captain.
can I get aerogel down here? I can. Gel sacks are down here. Would not have guessed, but for some reason every material ever is down here, so I guess that's helpful. Oh, I just realized a problem. I really should have put a battery charger in my Cyclops. Because, I'm realizing my Sea Glide is gonna run out of power soon. Okay, to make aerogel, what do I need? Hello, Harley. We're doing good here. Just realizing I forgot a few things. But I can't go back up for them now because it'll waste a lot of time. So we're just going to ignore that and hope it's okay. Because I don't want to go all the way back up for that. Sure, where was aerogel in this long list of materials? There it is. Okay, it's just 1 gel sack and a ruby. So I can just go find 2 rubies, which I saw some on the way down before. I just don't remember where they are. Fish. No spinefish. Oh no, there's one. I wonder if it's specifically because, ow, it's right next to a vent. Which implies there's probably another one nearby. Yep, there's one. Burned slightly trying to reach it, but... And then the crystalline sulfur I can get using the... thing here. I need to open one of the arms. because I will not be able to grab it. The fire suppression system should be helpful in any case. I don't think I've ever used it before, though. So I guess this marks the first time I've ever used the Cyclops fire suppression system. I am surprised that there are fish swimming in this and being totally fine. I mean, I guess some underwater creatures are actually adapted to brine pools in real life, but it's a little funny to see. I'm pretty sure most of them are like like water snakes or something. Or like some sort of eel, I guess would probably be more correct. Why can't I find this sulfur? There should be plenty of it down here. I'm not sure why I haven't seen any. Unless I'm just blind, which is also probably a valid option for why I haven't seen any of it. I'm just going to activate the scanner room to look for it, so I get it. Because it's probably easier than me swimming around for a long time. Oh my goodness, the spinefish do not last long in the bioreactor at all. I already need to run out and grab more. I just need it to last a little bit longer, if at all possible.
Seek fluid intake.
I know. Oh, I need to actually go craft water in my Cyclops. Oh, no, wait. Bioreactor, right. I was immediately going to get water, because I know I need it. There. I'll make enough for 4 water bottles. My Cyclops is almost halfway dead, so I'll probably be fine. Maybe. Depends on if I can get down far enough to make the thermal reactor before I run out of power, which I might be fine. This isn't the worst off that I've been.
Vital signs stabilizing.
So, frankly, it could be a lot worse. Why'd I build a foundation on my outpost? Because I'm pretty sure I don't even know if you can build a... like, a multi-purpose room without it having a foundation. But even then, I'm pretty sure the starting hull strength wouldn't be enough to support a scanner room. Because I think a scanner room has some pretty bad hull integrity, if I remember correctly. Not sure why there's no sulfur down there. It's all up here. A bit odd, but whatever, it works out. The only other thing I need is just a bunch of nickel, which... that'll just be easy enough. There we go. Keep forgetting I can access the storage from here. Although I am a little worried about how much I'm using the fabricator down here, but it's probably okay, maybe. But, you know, I've never used the fire suppression system before, so this is a first for me. I, like, always use, like, any other upgrade. But then again, my Cyclops doesn't light on fire very often. have gotten very close many times, but I haven't actually had to put out a fire before. I don't know if I'm just lucky or if I'm careful. One of the two. Alright, the only other thing I need is I just quickly need to go find some more nickel, and then I'm set to go. That way I can craft more orange tablets. What am I gonna do about this battery situation? I guess I can start. Oh my goodness, it's under the. I can dip for a moment. Oh, that's drillable. Okay, I see. I thought that was. You picked that up off the ground. Okay, no, we need the prod suit. Also, I was in there for 2 damage ticks, and that did. It did 15 to me with a reinforced dive suit. That hurts. Drill arm. I should only need to get one of these. Alright, we've got enough time to go and explore this precursor base next to us. Should be good. At least for now. When I come back on Monday, I don't know if I'm going to do a Subnautica stream straight away. I kind of want to do something else, so I'm not doing the same thing a bunch of times in a row, but I don't know what. I know the last time I did a little break, I did a Deep Rock Galactic stream, and that was kind of fun to do with Eric, but I have to see if some others would be up for that if I wanted to do it again. I mean, I'm sure I could find something. I at least have a few things. I know in the future, I don't know if it's like everyone's thing, but I don't know if I mentioned it, but I started playing GeoGuessr a while back because I found Rainbolt on YouTube and I thought it looked fun, okay? I'll admit. But admittedly, I am actually having a lot of fun with it. Although I'm not a professional player by any means. I'm still
All systems online.
very early on, I suppose, in my abilities with the game. But I think it's really fun. I'm planning on streaming it at some point in the future. Okay. Yeah, it should be good enough for now. Alright, let's deconstruct our little habitat and then have a
Welcome
look at
aboard,
the
Captain.
base and stuff. Just make sure to take these out, because I think there was, at least used to be a bug where you could accidentally completely destroy your scanner room upgrades by deconstructing them while they were in the spot.
Warning, emergency power only.
Then it probably would be able to support it. I just didn't know. I guess my reasoning originally was just I didn't know if I could actually build a multi-purpose room. Not on a foundation. Because I like genuinely didn't know if I could or not. But I guess it would make sense that you can't, or that you can build it not on a foundation, because I think we see, like, some of the, like, Degassi bases aren't on a foundation. Although I could be wrong about that. I don't like the sounds those things are making when I'm trying to do my thing here. Alright, let's go have a look at this precursor outpost here, shall we? You know, when I come back Monday, I'll probably do a different thing, just to spice it up a little bit before I go back to Subnautica again. I'm still trying to get into, like, the groove of having a streaming schedule. But I think it's coming back to me a lot faster than I thought it was going to. And it's nice knowing that I have a system that's actually able to properly handle it now. Provided it doesn't randomly driver timeout occasionally.
To the sea floor.
Which was a problem I had when I first got it, but it seems to have subsided, I hope. Also, as the PDA just said, yeah, this whole place collapsed. Where is my prawn suit? Over there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I hate warpers so much. I'm going in here. We've got ion cubes.
Detecting an alien broadcast. Linguistic analysis reads, caution, hazardous materials and life forms contained within.
Hello.
Interior walls in this section are substantially reinforced, indicating that designers were seeking either to keep something out or contain it within. Whatever their intention, it clearly failed. Integrating new PDA
Live
data.
embryos. Oh my god. No signs of immunity. Death occurs in 3 weeks. So this looks like they're testing the stuff based on the infection. Interesting. Unidentified Leviathan. The Leviathan species has been designated Sea Emperor. You know, as if the ones we'd seen already weren't big enough, I guess. Some potential for car immunity. Single specimen captured for study at purpose-built containment facility. Constructed in a volcanic region at depth of 1.4 kilometers. Holy hell. It may be possible to acquire further data on the aliens' attempts to make a vaccine. Well, I'd like to do that because, frankly, I don't want to die of an alien disease. Egg. Sea dragon. Scan point's a little weird there. Skeletal... vertebrate skeletal structures. Ah! Extinction, of course. And then a bunch of different rays. Rays in particular have undergone little evolutionary mutation in the past millennium. Interesting. Rabbit rays are cool, although jelly rays are my favorite. Also, we haven't seen crimson rays yet, so that's interesting. I'll pick this up.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, this is what happened to the facility. A very large Leviathan crashed into the facility and caused the whole thing to collapse. And it looks like it was probably because the aliens were messing with their eggs. Which would make sense. I need oxygen. I'm gonna have to do something about the fact that my batteries are dying. Although I could probably swap batteries around as I need them.
Residual biological evidence suggests indigenous life forms were brought to this location and subjected to intensive study.
Purpose builds. Uh-huh. Ah! So warpers were, synthetic, which I guess...
Data pertaining to the bacterium is being
Kinda makes
downloaded.
sense,
Caution.
given the way they
Detecting atypical fluctuations in blood plasma proteins. A self-scan is strongly advised. Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection has spread to the skin and pulmonary system. Medical report recorded to databank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection.
I'm not exactly a fan of that. Ugh, I don't like how the skin has cracks in it. Ugh. Big skeleton. Oh my god. I mean, clearly not the biggest one we've seen, but... Garrotel traits, spider and sand shark. Extinct creature. No longer exist. So yeah, they were trying to contain Leviathan eggs here, and it didn't really work out for them. Production line, huh? Well, I suppose that is exactly what it is. Yes, thank you for the one sentence. Well, this is clearly some kind of research place, so that's interesting. Well, of course, if we want to actually find ourselves a cure, we're going to have to go deeper. Don't worry, it's just a common cold, I think. Nice. I was hoping I wouldn't get warped. I need to use a medkit because otherwise I'm going to die next time I get warped. Please don't do that. I hate warpers so much. It's so disorienting every time it happens. And it's really annoying. Oh, well, everything held up a lot nicer this time. So that was pretty good. However, unfortunately, I must say that it is, in fact, 10 p.m. for me now. So, going for about 2 hours. I think it's a good point to call it for now.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
And I just realized I didn't save at all in those past 2 hours. Again, if my game had crashed, boy, would I have been upset. So, next time we get back to this, I will be going further into the Lost River. And hopefully not experiencing any issues, because I'm a little worried about how a software or slash hardware-ish issue that I had last time. So here's hoping it works very well. Next time I'll be streaming, it will be on Monday from 8 to 10. So ideally my schedule is going to be 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern, from Monday through Friday, or Monday through Thursday. Because I have to work more on weekends than weekdays, which is the opposite of most people. When I get back on Monday, I'll be doing something different, probably, because I want to do a different thing before I go back to Subnautica. I'm not sure what it will be, so we'll find out by the time we get there. Until then, I want to thank everyone who showed up. I'm not sure how you found me, but it was very nice having you all here and getting to talk to you. And yeah, I'm doing like 2 things at once. Yeah. It was nice getting to talk to you all. And I will be seeing you all again on Monday, I suppose. So, everyone have a good night, morning, depending on what time it is for you. Afternoon, even, if you feel so inclined. I kind of doubt that's for any of you, but, you know. And yeah. It was fun talking to you all. Everyone have a good day.